Living in Ireland, under the watchful eye of the British Crown in the 19th century, was a blast. The ease of living and recreational famines every now and then caused the mass exodus from the country, and for the ones who couldn't leave, they often found comfort in the bliss of alcohol addiction. The things went so bad that when the ether arrived to Ireland, it was viewed by many as a godsend because ether was incredibly cheap and its effects lasted for a shorter time and you didn't even get an hangover. In short, you could be drunk and get back to work several times a day, a true Irish heaven. Or as one priest so eloquently put it, ether is a liquor on which a man could get drunk with a clean conscience. As ether's popularity soared in Ireland, it quickly became more than a mere substitute for alcohol. Originating in the early 1800s, this trend saw its peak in the mid-19th century. Ether was not only cheaper than alcohol, but also legal, making it accessible even during the temperance movement when alcohol was frowned upon. This period saw a unique shift in social habits, with ether becoming a common household item. And while ether was hailed as a godsend, it turned out to be more of a Pandora's box. The streets of Ireland, once echoing with the sounds of traditional music, now hummed with the ether's dizzying fumes. It wasn't just the men either. Women and even school children joined this ether extravaganza. Picture it, entire families from Granny to little Timmy, all part of the ether fan club. The towns reeked of ether like it was the latest fashion in Paris, and shopkeepers, as a sign of hospitality, would often offer ether to customers, including little children sent on errands. However, the dangers of ether soon became apparent. Chronic use led to severe health issues, and the intoxicating effects resulted in accidents and socially disruptive behavior. Recognizing these issues, the government finally began to intervene in the late 19th century. Regulations were put in place to control the sale and consumption of ether, mirroring the steps taken to manage alcohol use. By the early 20th century, the ether epidemic in Ireland began to wane. This decline was due to a combination of increased awareness about its harmful effects, government regulations, and social changes. And as for the Irish, well, for the most part, they just switched back to alcohol.